My name is Alissic, and I just came here to talk about a little bit my process in creating art and making music and that stuff. I just released a new song after 2 years. Got to a point that I thought I wouldn't end up releasing the songs ever because they're like 2 years old, most of them. And I just released the first one after all this time. So it's just been amazing this last few days. And I'm still proud of what the songs are, like, how it sounds to me and stuff. So I don't know, I'm just excited. I think mostly like I wanted to talk about my experience in having a break, and how that felt. And I think the universe pushes us to do things that we're not very comfortable or we're not very happy with, but at the end of the day, everything is perfect. Like, everything that happened in this last 2 years since my last release just makes so much sense now. But for a long time I just felt the pressure that I had to release my songs, and the process was slow to create them. But I don't think I've ever cared that much about the fact that my process in making art and making music is quite slow, because I'm very picky. But and also, like, it's been quite hard to find people that would understand what I wanted. And I think even myself, like, because I'm a new musician, I don't have much of I don't have like a musical background since kid. So it took a long time to start like understanding and learning the language, that music is. I was signed with a label, and by like my last release I was starting to feel the pressure really hard, and I've only released like about 4 songs or something. I started understanding that maybe that wasn't the right path in creating music for me, as when I signed in with them there were lots of talk and promise that I would be able to be myself and create the art I wanted, and I could be different. I didn't need to follow the same guidelines as a lot of pop artists do. This is not what I wanted. And I think I thought they were quite self-aware of it, but I don't think that was the case. So creatively it was quite difficult, and a lot of pressure, and creating social content and all that stuff that already was a lot when you're trying to make music and also be an influencer and all that. I just started really like considering things and thinking, wow, I think I chose the wrong path in music, like going with a label, a little bit bigger label. And I think I started having like lots of crazy dreams. Like, for me, I just get so much like information from from things like in dreams and signs and stuff. At the time I was in England. I wanted to go back home. I wanted to go to Brazil, and I wanted to connect somehow. I knew that I had to go back to my family, and I wanted to know about them. I had this feeling like I wanna know, like, more about my family. I want to know about more about my ancestors, and I don't know where that came from. And it was at a time I was like suffocated with this whole music stuff, and I just weren't. It just wasn't very clear the path I wanted to take. Uh, so this urge, this feeling like I need to go to Brazil. I have to go to Brazil. So I did. Um, and at the time, lots of things started happening, like new experiences showed my way to connect with myself. Like one of them by doing sacred medicines with the original people of Brazil. And that really opened my eyes and really showed me like who not really who I was, because I think that's so much deeper, we will never know. But I saw a little bit of it, and I just felt this extreme connection with where I'm from. And I think most of the cause of me being lost comes from not knowing or not feeling like you belong somewhere, like your soul, not just our vessels, but like our soul. Where are we, like, where does this come from? Like, where am I from? What do I honor? What are my people? What are my beliefs? And to know that I will never be alone, and I have this cultural background behind me, and I have, this land, and I think this feeling of belonging really clarified my path of like what I wanted to do and my purpose, and why do I make music? Why do I want to make music in the first place? And for me, at the beginning, when you just daydreaming constantly about one day you having a song out, and why do you want to sing, and why do you want to write lyrics, and why do you want to paint or do anything, I think it's pretty much like you feel like you you have a reason for it. Like, for me it was just like, wow, how crazy it is to make a song and a video or whatever that can speak with someone, even if it's just like one person. So it's like at first you come from such a like place, like in your heart, about why you want to do it, like such a pure way, that throughout the whole, when you get into it and you start doing it and you get used to it, you forget about these things. So by going back home, I I just got that. Like, I remembered why I wanted to do this, but not just with my mind, not like consciously. It's more like subconsciously, deep down in your heart, like with your heart, you know. And that made such a difference. Really, to first time have a peek into my soul and who I am. That was mental. And after that, I started like finally I started painting again, the art that I love, and I felt a connection with it. Like my dad was used to paint, used to do a lot of art, and I think that it's a thing that I do without any thought. You know what I mean? Like, why am I doing this? Like, I don't know. I just love it. This is how I feel when I'm painting. So I just started painting a lot, and ideas and projects start coming to surface. Like, how can I use something that I love and care to serve? At the same time, I still work with my label, so I was trying to finish some songs and things, but it feels like when something it's not meant to be, it feels like as much as like you're trying so much, but it doesn't seem to flow. Like, it doesn't want to flow. There's always something in the way. There's always. So this is how music felt for a while. Like, it just felt like, wow, why is it so hard? Like, why, like for me, I can't just go on and play a bunch of stuff and things like that. So I need people to make the music for me, with me. And I don't know, that like was so hard. Like everyone I wanted to work with that I worked before weren't available, and new people that I was trying to find out but it wasn't working out. It's just, with music it's very difficult because you're sharing it's almost like you're giving a paintbrush to someone that you don't know, you never spoke to go and paint something for you. Like, it is different because you're giving like your ideas and you hope that person or someone just understand what you're talking about. But it is very difficult, so it takes a while for you to really connect with someone and make something meaningful together. So that just was a very like long thing. I got a bit lost. With everything. Just didn't really know what to do for a while, and hi. What? I've managed to do my songs at the end with the help of my friends, Ali and Dan, and I was really happy. And I really wanted to release like a while ago, ages ago, this EP. And I got a call from a manager saying that my label were changing the whole team. They were, rebranding to dance or whatever, and they could release my stuff, but it wouldn't be much. They were going to do much about my stuff, and I was like, what? No, that's the universe. That's just saying, no, thanks. I don't want that. So I got out. But the whole process took so long. It took months and months and months and months to even, emails that took 3 weeks to reply and all that thing and whatever. Then I signed recently, officially signed out. And now I'm free. Now I'm independent again. My first song was released independently, and I'm very proud of it. And my experiences so far, I don't know really what's going on, but I am getting help from my family to do this. Like, my mother-in-law, she's helping me so much with everything. She's my momager. Getting help from a lot of people around me. Ollie helps me so much. So like I'm not alone and I can do this. And I'm so happy that finally I'm back with the music and I can release all the songs. I don't know. Yeah, it's amazing, I think, to be able to do this independently. I think there is just so much good energy that comes from it, from like really from here. And that's what I think it's meant to be for me. I just have to do things from here, because when they come from other sources that doesn't align with who you are, it doesn't work. At least for me. Like, I tried that way, like almost like fake it till you make it. Or how is that how I say it? Fake it till you make it. No, I can't do that. I just have to do things that are very, very, very legit to me. They're very me, authentic, And it's a hard path, because authenticity nowadays, it's so rare, because we are authentic. We are ourselves and we are all special. With our quirks and, the way we are. But, there's just so much influence around us. There's just so much like brainwashing and in our phones and TV, people around. So we're just being like, and we end up creating this layer of different faces, you know, different personalities that we keep swapping. But as an artist, to access that, you have to peel so much, and it's a very long process. You know, I don't know. It's till you die. You still peeling layers and finding out things that were deep buried subconsciously inside you, beliefs that they are not yours. So it's just a long process of finding your authentic self as an artist, and obviously I had to choose this path, the hardest path, but I think it's the most happy one. I think is the one that aligns to me with who I am. And you know, it's been pretty crazy, everything. Been trying to do lots of work with my inner child and lots of healing and understanding things that I used to love as a kid, and how can I bring this back to me? How to be like I was when I was a little kid. And I think that's my thing, really, because we all create traumas when we're kids, but because it's when we were so pure, so also fragile to all the experience and all the things that happen in the world. So tapping into your inner child, it's so important to find out your authenticity, to find out what, I don't know, like the joy of life again, how it felt to be a kid and just create and just go with the flow, you know, like, you know, to just pick up a flute and put up your nose, or to eat lipstick, you know. Why'd you do all these things when you were a kid? I don't know, but there is that feral thing inside you, that energy, that impulse to just go crazy and just do things. I think we need more of that. We're just so trapped into conforming, you know. Yeah, I also like to show one of my paintings. I'd like to show you one of my paintings. I don't know, like I'm selling this to help people from the Amazon, an indigenous community. This is just a print, it's not the original. I don't know if you all can see, but it's a scene that I saw when I went to the Amazon rainforest, and there was fire and music, and I don't know, time didn't exist. So when I drew this, I was really inspired to that image I saw, and you know, I created a project called Earthlyn, and to help, to serve. I think that's it. And it brings me so much joy, like, to be around kids, and help them somehow. There's lots of things coming, but yeah, for now, like, I just put this online for purchase, and all the money goes to them. Yeah, I don't know. And I think, I don't know, I'm just really excited. I don't know. Releasing my songs and And I don't know, I just get so much support from you guys or whoever's watching now. If you've never seen, I don't know who the fuck I am. I'm just really happy that I'm finally releasing and that I'm back. And I'm creating more music and making more music non-stop. That's how it goes. Yeah. Do you know what else? Yeah.